the toy trap fees, gotta have it. Toy trap, toy trap, toy trap, addict. Toy trap, addict. Toy trap, addict. Yeah, trap be slamming. When I crack that package, fresh paint apps got a grown man bragging. Shell gang after every post in the Matic. One more pre-order and I'm back at it. Raised on hip hop, promising plastic. Now I chase where heat like a dope boy trapping. Reno on the mic, bring the pressure, bring the static. The plastic crack fiend got collectors active. Stew in the cup with the facts and the flavor. One drop, one way, got the whole room craving. Call back, cleaning the bubble, too sacred. If it's limited, running my hands gon' take. You can call it obsession, I call it a mission. Stacking on the shelf like a fresh new addiction. Real ones know when the box hit the kitchen. Toy trap on the screen and the crowd start twitching. No more, it's a habit. Welcome to the toy trap fees, gotta have it. Toy trap, toy trap, toy trap, addict.
Sixth element in hip hop.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Toy Trap. I'm your boy Reno, the Plastic Crack Fiend. And I was thinking about something the other day. 20 years ago, I couldn't afford premium action figures. But today, I can't afford mediocre action figures. And before anybody, this is not another like bashing of Hasbro or, here he goes talking about premium toys again. This conversation actually is more about us, me, not really about Hasbro or Mythic Legions or Savage Crucible or Monster Force or Valorverse or any other company. Maybe it's about all of us. I think a lot of us, have experienced this. Something has definitely changed in the way I collect and the way we collect. And honestly, I didn't really even realize it until recently, especially with what stuff I've been getting lately. So I used to think I was just getting pickier as I got older. I figured maybe I'd become one of those collectors who's impossible to impress, and now I'm just becoming like a toy snob or something. But the more I sat with it, the more I realized, man, it's not it, man. I don't think that my standards have changed nearly as much as my priorities have. Because when I was younger, and I'm sure you can relate, all you had to do was, put out your favorite character, and that's it. I'm already copping it. If it was a character I loved, I could overlook flaws. I didn't even think about the flaws. At the end of the day, I had the character on my shelf. That's what I cared about. Today that same character doesn't get an automatic pass anymore. No characters do. I'm not, because I'm asking a different question now. It's not do I love this character? Do I want this character on my shelf? Now I have to ask, do I love this figure, right? Because for me, those are not the same thing anymore, and they very much used to be. Because I don't think this is about becoming a toy snob, or I don't think it's about chasing expensive lines, or just because it's expensive, because they're really not that much more expensive. I think it's something way deeper than that. And by the end of tonight, I think we'll figure it out if I'm alone or if a lot of longtime collectors have quietly gone through the same exact evolution without ever really putting it into words. Because if I'm right, this conversation, might absolutely have nothing to do with toys per se and everything to do with the way we collect them in the first place. What's up, Angie 23P said, hello, are you excited for Spider-Man Brand New Day movie? You asked me that before. Yeah, definitely. That too, absolutely. Master Jedi, what up? Yeah, man, all that. So when I first started collecting, I wasn't thinking about sculpt quality, pinless joints, paint apps, soft goods, whether the weapons were gummy, whether the butterfly joints had enough range. None of that crossed my mind, right? I was buying characters. And I don't know if this is just me or if this is how we all started. Snake Eyes, Wolverine, Batman, my top, whatever it was, Skeletor, whoever, that was enough, right? The excitement was not in analyzing the quality of the figure or did I get my money's worth. It was just finally owning the character I loved and having that iconic piece. And looking back, I probably gave a lot of figures a free pass, just because of who they represented. Frank Doom, appreciate you, fam. Because somewhere along this journey, which spreads as far this way as it does that way. If I turn the camera, there's just as much that way. Uh, not was I don't know. It's just not. I was chasing nostalgia, I guess, and getting the dopamine rush because that's what this plastic crack's all about, right? We're getting excited when a package comes, right? It's like Christmas morning every day. You know what I'm saying? You're unwrapping a package, and you get a rush when you get a figure you like, and when you take it out of the box and you pose it, put the accessories, you pose it on the shelf, and then you go, you leave, and you come back and you look at it again, and you're excited. Bro, I remember it stands out, bro. Like when I first got that retro card back gung ho, I must have came back in the room. I must have went and sat down and watched TV 5 times and got back up just come back and look at that motherfucker. Like that's where's that? Where did that go? And like I wanted pieces of my childhood back. That was the intention, right? The toys became little time machines, you know. So we all started with nostalgia and the characters we grew up on, and a lot of people are content there, and that's so cool. Uh, and I thought I'd be content there forever. I didn't even see the appeal in a figure that I didn't know exactly who it was and couldn't recognize it immediately up at a glance. To me, that was the point. And like, it's so changed. And like, you know, it's not just a time machine for Saturday morning cartoons and toy aisles and birthday presents and Christmas and the feeling of being 10 years old, when you know, all you cared about was, getting home or you might tear the package open in the back seat riding home. And honestly, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Nostalgia is powerful and it's a great therapy and it's very soothing and you know what I'm saying? It has a lot of value. And that's probably the reason most of us are sitting here tonight because, if those memories didn't matter, the hobby wouldn't exist. We would not be here. This is largely a thing of a certain age and of a certain era. You might been this age, boomers when they were this age, they weren't doing this. When millennials get this age, Gen Z won't be doing this. This is a Gen X thing that we're doing at this age in our life. Those other generations do it too, but they don't do it with action figures. They do it with whatever. Convertible. I don't know. Kaz, what up? Casual toy collector in the building. So, but I think something happened that I didn't notice until recently. Nostalgia wasn't hitting anymore. Not alone. Not because I stopped loving those characters. And that's the thing. Like, I love these characters. Where's this new one at? Wolverine. Kidding me? That whole top shelf. This is all Wolverine figures. That's all Wolverine figures. Like, that's my guy. A new one? A whole new one? That's not just like a repainted. Like, I should be hype. And honestly, after getting this, try, baby. Come on, you can do it. Never mind. But after getting this, this just doesn't do it anymore. And it's not because this character anymore. I've never heard of this guy. This ain't nobody. So it's not because I stopped loving the characters. I never will. If anything, I probably appreciate them even more now than I did. I definitely appreciate them now more than I did as a kid. A lot of these characters. So what's changed is that nostalgia no longer finishes the sale. It starts the conversation. Now when I look for a figure, nostalgia gets my attention. But if the figure itself, like, it has to earn the rest. That's a new thing. And because like once I get home, or once it arrives, if I'm not excited about it, if it doesn't, let me get my shit back up. This cup fell down and fell on my keyboard and knocked a whole bunch of shit off. Anyway, Live streaming, baby. So, but where was I? Yeah. So once I get the figure, once it arrives, right? It's still that character cannot save the mediocre figure, right? I don't care anymore that this is Wolverine and this is Ultimate Wolverine. Like it now I care where my money's going, right? The excitement that I pay for isn't opening the shipping box. It's everything that happens after that. It's picking the figure up, posing it, noticing the sculpt, seeing how the articulation works, finding little details that I missed that weren't in the digital renders, and wanting to walk past the display again later that night to look at it, wanting to see it again, caring about it. Not, dude, the last, I don't know how many Hasbro figures I take them out and I stick them somewhere. I put them on the pile. I'm not even caring about posing them anymore. I just find a place for them. That's a waste of your money. It's a waste of my money. It's not just a favorite character. You know what I'm saying? I'm buying an experience, and I think that's why the craftsmanship has become so important to me. It isn't because suddenly I became some toy elitist or that I believe in that bullshit. It's just because good craftsmanship extends that excitement long after the pre-order confirmation email is forgotten. And let me ask y'all something. Like, how many of you guys bought a figure that you loved online, or you loved the character or whatever, and then a week later after it arrived, you barely looked at it, you put it away, you didn't care about it anymore? Now think about the opposite. What's a figure you keep picking up months later because you enjoy having it in your hands, you enjoy having it, you like to look at it? Like these Monster Force figures, bro, these are up here on my desk. These ain't even on the shelf. These are on my desk where I work. That's how much I like it. You know what I'm saying? Figures should make you want to pick it up and play with it every time you see it on the shelf instead of displaying it and forgetting about it, man. And I don't know, Flower One Dog, what up? One time. So that's the difference I'm talking about. I don't think that my heart has changed. I still love the same characters, and I still will buy Hasbro figures, and I'm not knocking that. This is, again, not a bash on anything. I just think I've become more interested in loving the figure itself than just owning the character. And for me, that realization really has changed a lot. And it also has made me think about how my money is being spent and stuff like that, Monster Force blockies and black figures. That's your joints. That's your joints. It's what you love. And that's what I mean. Like, I can't just buy a figure just to shit on it for the views. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not buying the whole wave anymore. Hasbro is not getting the whole wave out of me anymore, bro. You're gonna have to earn it again. I used to be like that. I was real picky at first, bro. I was just like, I had to fucking love it, and I copped it, and after a while, it got to a point where, oh, what's the new wave? All right, got to tick the boxes off. Da, 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 da. Yep, got them all. Okay, next wave. Blah, blah, blah. No more, bro. No more. Just to be like, oh, I'm reviewing this figure. It blows. Like, no more. I'm not gonna buy something to review it to tell you how much it sucks. Like, first of all, I can't afford that. That's just me. If you can afford that, you got the disposable income to buy every fucking thing that they put out, please do it and review it. I love to see it, but I can't do it. Maniac Gear said the IDW Ninja Turtles are my favorite design, and the only company handling them is McFarlane, which is, it sucks so much. They can't move, their joints aren't real. A lot of complaints with McFarlane, obviously, and the thing with McFarlane is he gets my money based on nostalgia. I have I collect the Batman Rogues villains, like the OG, the classic looks, the styles. Like, that's what I collect. Like, some McFarlane shit I collect, but I definitely don't collect it because I like the quality of the figure. They're top heavy. They're ridiculously unproportionally not built to be able to stand up. The ankles are weak. It goes on and on and on. But the face sculpts tend to work out. They're cool. Like, the sculpts, the designs, everything looks great. So it makes you buy it anyway, because it's like you see the character, and you fuck with it. But I don't know, man. I guess getting picky is just being smart. It's not being snobby or elitist or whatever, or you're not bashing or saying anything sucks. You just want your money to mean something. Like for me, like when I spend my money, I want to know where it went. When I pick up a Monster Force figure, I know where every bit of that money went. I really do. When I pick up a Marvel Legends, sometimes I know where the money went, and sometimes I don't get it, and they're the same price. Monster Force, Savage Crucible, Mythic Legions. These companies will change the prices based on what the figure is. Hello. And people acting like Mythic Legions, oh, that's too rich for my blood. They start at $37. A Marvel Legend is $30. You're paying $7 more for a Mythic Legions. How can you go back to fucking Hasbro? Like, not on a regular, but not on a full basis, bro. Like I said, man, it's gonna be very selective. Very selective. Stu Dog just texted coming in here in a minute. Oops. Yeah, let me get him the link and shit. All right, Stu Dog will be in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like Paul Morales, salute. What up? What up? The first one, you know, I think it's a bunch of little things that slowly piled up over the years until one day I realized like I wasn't shopping the same or thinking the same anymore. And really, I haven't quite. Well, I've made the change. I've canceled probably 20 pre-orders. I swear to God, bro. Like I just went on. And the biggest, you know what nailed this? What nailed this for me was I fucked up, and this is my own fault, and I can't be upset about. I can't blame anybody but me for this. But it made me like if I was doing this wouldn't have happened. So here's what I do. Here's my little system, and it's been this way for years, and I never fuck up till now, right? So I when a figure comes out, I pre-ordered on Hasbro Pulse, Entertainment Earth, and Big Bad Toy Store. Whichever one ships first, I cancel the other two. Well, I also had some Mythic Legions and some other fly shit. I had Scarlet and Shebang. Should have those right now. Don't have them because of this bullshit that happened. So here's what happens. So I get all three. I canceled certain ones on certain ones and left certain ones because I was like, okay, this one's coming, and I made it. It got too complex. I should have just not worried about any of these goddamn figures from this wave. It was this wave. It's this wave. I have this wave 3 times. Okay, the whole wave 3 times. And some giveaways are coming. I don't know what the fuck. So, right, and that's a lot of money. That's a lot of fucking money to blow and waste down the toilet, out the drain, out the fucking window. Complete. So I have like a debit card, toy budget. This money is for toys. You know, it's got a finite amount. Well, those extra waves just killed Shebang and Scarlet. That purchase, because you know, fucking bullshit store. And then the Mythic Legions, a bunch of other stuff. So killed them joints, man. So I was pissed off about that. I'm gonna have to do refunds and all that, but it's like that's my budget, and I'm not dipping in, and that's it. So yeah, man, just a big pain in the ass. And it's just then I thought about it, like look how much money this wave costs, and I thought I wanted the Robbie Rhea, even, which is cool. And like even some of these characters I would have loved and still love. And these figures that I would have loved even just fucking 6 months ago, even 3 months ago, probably. Now I'm to the point, bro, I just don't care. And money. Like I'm not 25 anymore. Life's expensive. Bills don't give it, and it's not 20, and it's, you know, it's not 2004 anymore. It, you know, life is, and so bills don't give a fuck how cool the pre-order is. Every dollar I spend on a figure is a dollar I can't spend on a different figure. That's the way I'm looking at it now. So if I buy a Hasbro, if I buy, you know, this Hulk, these Hulks, the 3 Hulks, the Abomination, and the goddamn $20.99 and the stupid pink bunny slipper Hulk. I don't care about not one of those 3. Not one of them. Wasn't a fan of them. Don't care. Why did I buy all three of those? And think about the Mythic Legions, you know, or the Jada, or just some fly shit that I could have got buying all this Hasbro shit. You know what I mean? Hinder, what up? It just it makes you think, man. And so whether you're buying one figure a month or one a week or 20, I know a lot of people, you know, especially a lot of reviewers and stuff, you know, you see them every single figure they're reviewing it. Think about how much money that costs. And we ain't making that much. We're not making that much off YouTube, dog. So everybody has become a little more deliberate with their money. And honestly, it's not a bad thing. And and also we have a bigger variety now. FOMO, right? Makes you do it. Sometimes having a budget forces you to ask questions, though, that you probably should have been asking all along. Not pre-ordering for free. You know, like Big Bad will let you pre-order Entertainment Earth, Pulse, whatever. You can pre-order. It will charge you when it ships. That's a fucking scam. If you had to pay right now for a lot of this shit, you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it. So then a lot of people, they shop in stores and shit like that, and that's how they, you know, they're good. But I bought a $51 Dusty and Sandstorm without thinking twice. I don't like the Sandstorm at all, and I kind of like the Dusty. $51. That's a mid-level fucking Legions. That's what I'm thinking. That's a Monster Force plus a accessory pack or something. Like Monster Force is only what, $37, $40? Like these are not that much more than Hasbro. None of these. Mythic Legion, Savage Cruiser, Monster Force, Valaverse. Valaverse is even cheaper in a lot of cases. $19.99 they start. So none of them have the IPs and none of them have the nostalgia. That's why they didn't have my money for a very long time. Shame on me. I fucking slept and wasted hella time. Don't have hella figures that I wish I had. Bro, I should have a whole Legion shelf. I should have a whole Monster Force shelf by now. Hasbro stuff usually doesn't sell like Mythic Legions. Well, yeah, they make a fuck ton more. You gotta be, with Mythic Legions, you just gotta be on the spot. You just gotta know what's coming and just pay attention to the drops and the socials and the posts, and you'll know when what's coming, and you just be there on time. And it's not hard to get, bro. All the Mythic Legions shit that just came up is still up there right now. Cosmic Legions shit just came, it's still up there, man. Like it don't sell out that bad. It does, but as long as certain ones, yeah, certain ones. But like I said, man, as long as you know when it's coming. Savage Crucible with the Death Dealer, even Elric. I got Elric. You know how hard it was for people to get Elric. I got Elric. It sold out in 30 seconds, but I got it because I knew it was going up at 9 o'clock. So at 8:59, I'm ready. 9 o'clock hits, I start refreshing the fucking screen. Oh, there it is. Bing, bing, bing. Order done. Got it. Not hard. You just have to know when it's coming. And you can get all the shit. But I'd rather do that than waste hundreds of dollars. It's man. So every new figure filled a hole when I first started collecting, right? Every purchase was like progress because the shelves were mostly empty. I was building a collection. I wanted see what I have? I wanted this. Like I wanted it to look like this. So I was building brick by brick to get to that status. Now I've got shit piled over here and piled over there and in boxes and boxes there and shit that figures just posed on top of piles of boxes. I got a stack of figure boxes over there with figures posed on top of them, bro. Like what are we doing? So like it's time to discern. Discernment is it. Like my shelves are full. I'm not trying to build a collection anymore. By the way, this is 95% Hasbro. And that bothers me now. Because I don't know. Hasbro figures don't last, by the way. They also turn to shit. Once you take them out of the box after a year or two, bro, they start turning colors. They start warping. It's not an investment unless you're leaving it in the box. And who wants a stack of boxes? I don't. So, I don't know, dog. It's all about you gotta do it. What makes what you love, man? Slade, what up? So, I don't know. How many of you hit that point? The point where where just buying another figure because it's a great character doesn't automatically make the collection better. It doesn't give you that rush, doesn't make it feel like nothing. Boxes are fun. I love a box. Don't get me wrong, I love a good box. But, but yeah, there's something I don't think we can, that we've talked about. The hobby's changing. The hobby's changing. There's more out there. Hasbro used to be it. And remember when it was Toy Biz? Like when it was literally kids' toys, like now Hasbro is making stuff for adult collectors. Okay, they had us, and then Bobby hops off, starts making Valor, Mythic Legions pops up, doing crazy. Like shit is now varieties out here. Now with Big Bad Workshop and Boss Fight Studios and bro, there's no reason to keep allowing a $1 billion company to keep taking our money like it's worthless to us. Oh, there's another piece of plastic. Nope, because you need this one. Oh, you need this one for your team. You know which one you need for your team? That green chick right there. Hold on. What is it called? Marvel's Marina? That? You need that. Oh, you need the Psylocke when she was British before she became the Asian Psylocke that everyone knows and cares about. You need that. Like, come on. Oh, you gotta build the figure. You need Big Mac. I don't even know what is that. Sandwich Man. I don't know what you call that. Is what it is. Stu Dog joins us. Stu Diggy in the hizzy. You can't see him. We make him visible. Oh, there he is. Stu Dog's on vacation right now, chilling in the world, off in Florida.
Your home state, your old home state.
Huh?
Crazy. Crazy.
I was trying to get a passport stamp from the Bahamas.
He says, so you let not everyone's income is not the same. Yes, sometimes you have to buy what you can afford or make your own or live without it. And that's what I'm saying. Everybody can't afford it.
Yeah, we say that all the time.
It's not gonna work, dog. Oh shit. Oh man, but yeah, I mean, everyone has a different thing too, because some people can afford to buy every Mythic Legions and every somebody asked me the other day, what do you think about hot toys? Like they look dope. Too rich for my blood though. I'm not collecting them. I'd love to, but who can afford a $500 figure every time? Like I want a whole bunch of figures. I don't want just one. I got one figure this year. I'd buy statues if I was gonna do that. That's why I don't buy statues. So I gotta save up all year and shit like to get one character. I'm Gucci. And there's so many lines. There's so much out there now. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust Hasbro with their QC. The quality control is not, it doesn't have like us in mind. Slade don't say F that figure and builds a dildo. Slade's not been too bad a Monday. Stu. Enjoy the vacay. Yeah, he's out there chilling. All right, hang on real quick. We'll do a quick intermission. Stu Dog, where you at, man? Tell us what's going on with you. Where you at? Oh, damn. All right. Yeah, he's out. He's live. I don't know. I guess he fell off. Yeah. Hang on. He'll be back. Oh, shit. All right. How do you think I feel? Ninja Turtles are a trap. Got to get off for every time. Every time they get you. Ooh, that's a tough one. Oh, I didn't think about that.
Right in there.
You.
Still.
Where you at? Where you at? You at a hotel or something? In the lobby? No, you're muted. but that's cool.
Hold on one second, man. I'm trying to get some of this piece of my life. It's hectic up in here. Ah, yeah. All right. So anyway, yeah, we say that all the time and shit about affordability. Get what you can afford. Man. You don't have to get every one of you figure. Get what you like and get what you can afford. Go where your wallet take you.
You sound like Charlie Brown fan, bro.
I know, man. Ever since I've been down here, I don't know what it is. You used to live down here, bro. What is it with
No, it's
the
the mic.
coverage down? No, I'm saying ever since I've been down here, like the coverage is messed up. Like my
Oh, the
phone,
coverage.
like I don't know. Yeah, like the coverage, like GPS don't work.
Ah,
Sometimes
you
it works,
coming?
sometimes it don't. Am I coming through loud and clear?
Yeah, you coming through? Loud. I can hear you.
No.
You get close to the mic. I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's coverage down here is crazy, bro. Like ever since I've been down here, it's just like GPS don't work. Sometimes it do, sometimes it don't. If you got an iPhone, you definitely wasn't getting nothing to work. Android, it just take a long time. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the weather. It's rained every day since I've been here. And like thunder, like, I don't know, how'd you live down here, bro?
Yeah, it's a lot of rain. It rains all the time. The weather. Oh, the weather's good.
Yeah.
I left as soon as I could, man. I, I love it. The weather here is perfect. But enough about the weather. Enough about Florida. We got to get back on the topic. And
Let's get back. Now I just got my joints in the mail. I'm gonna get them when I get home. I got Ghost Rider, Lady Deadpool, and
oh yeah,
I think
yeah,
I
yeah.
got somebody else. You got all of them?
I got all of them free things.
Okay.
Yeah, not on.
Yeah, I didn't get all of them. But then you got all the pieces. You got enough for the what pieces you got for the building figure? We probably got the same pieces.
I didn't get them all actually. I didn't get them all. I didn't get the green chick, and I didn't get the USA.
Nah, I didn't want you to say that.
I've never
We,
built a
we,
figure in my life.
I did. I built atrocities.
Yeah, never not one built a figure because I will not buy every. I still never. It never got me like I'm not buying every single figure of the way. No, there's always
I thought you had enough. I thought you had enough to build Dark Heart.
who?
Dark Heart. I thought you had enough to build Dark Heart.
Oh, I think that was his head.
That's it? Hmm. I thought you had more than that. I thought you had like at least 3 pieces.
Any passenger that was standby on.
No such thing as the perfect shredder. You know what is a dope shredder I had to grab, and it ain't perfect. It's just a little cool shredder. They got a little 3/4 inch O-ring shredder that's coming out. With the turtles and the Foot Clan dude. No, all I got was the shredder. But that's the thing. Like I pre-ordered all the turtles, the Foot Clan dude, shredder, all them shits, and I just went and canceled them all. I just canceled them all. I kept shredder because that's the one that I need, and that's what I'm talking about. Getting it down to a point where it's like, which one do you need? What do you need? And that's something that I lost for a minute. And it's not like I'm not really, I don't know if this is so much of as an evolution or a regression, because that's how I started. I was very discerning at first. Only bought certain figures. That's why there's certain classified figures I don't have now, because if I didn't know the character and it didn't look like the character that I knew, pass. So all those, dudes that made up dudes and all like guys from the comics and all that shit passed. Didn't want to waste my money. And then I built to a point where it's like I just started getting everything, and it's like that has to stop, because whether your favorite is Hasbro or Four Horsemen or Savage Crucible or Monster Force or Jada or Valaverse or somebody else, the reality is the competition is definitely stronger now than it's ever been, and that is good for us. That is good for collectors, but also raises the bar. Because the figure isn't competing against last year's release anymore. I used to compare Marvel Legends to Marvel Legends, and classified to classified. Now it's competing against everything else that you could have got with that same money. So I think how many Monster Force, or how many of these do I have to sacrifice for a Monster Force? Really, just one, but 2 if I really want to cover it and the shipping. Just don't buy 2 shitty Hasbro figures and you got a Monster Force figures. Oh boy, will you be more happy. Like, I'm more happy with these 3. I only have 3 Monster Force figures, only 3. And I'm more happy with these 3 Monster Force figures than so many of the fucking figures that I've gotten recently. Like, what do I love? I love that Destro that they recently did. That Ninja Force Zartan is great. Love Airtight. Don Moreno was cool. Love the Hydro Viper. So there was some great. There's always great. Classified's always great. I'll probably always just buy Classified, but I'm gonna start skipping certain characters. You know, Action Man, I'm gonna pass on that because I don't need it.
I'm passing on that too. I'm getting Laura Croft, but I'm passing on that.
Not that it's not dope, but I'm not like an Action Man fan. So if I was a big Action Man fan and like I didn't have a problem with the fact that it was literally just Outback with a new paint job and a new head, then I'd grab it for the nostalgia. But that's all Action Man is really good for, is nostalgia. It's a repaint, it's reuse. It's just really, you keep it in the box or whatever. Like, it's nostalgia for Action Man. Cool, but nostalgia is not winning me over so much anymore. And I used to buy stuff that was just nostalgic. Not that I was nostalgic for. Oh, people are nostalgic for that. Gotta have him. What the fuck are we talking about? Like, what are we doing? And I know a lot of people do this. There's a lot of people that do this. A lot, especially a lot of toy tubers and stuff. Everybody buys everything. Everything. Like, everything. Like, just imagine it. If they made a figure of it, they bought it. And like, that's great if you can afford that. But first of all, I can't afford that. And, you know, I don't even believe a lot of the people that do it can afford it, because
that's true. That's true. Oh, I did pick up in my travels. I did pick up a statue. I don't pick up statues. I saw a dope one, so I had to take a look at that later in the week.
Oh yeah, man, bro. Yeah. Well, what do you collect, Flower? Why don't you just collect Hasbro? Do you have anything? I'd rather trade, but yeah, we can definitely work some out. I'm probably gonna give away a lot of this shit, a lot of these figures that I got that I didn't need to get. But yeah, we'll figure it out, man. Because I do want to sell a lot of this stuff. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. Stu, shout out to Gem Mint for breaking it down.
Yeah, you gotta make room for other stuff.
And buy new shit. Yeah. Big ass.
You see how he broke his? Yeah, you see how he broke his collection down. He don't have the what's name anymore. He collected the statues that he liked. Let the other ones go, and then he got all omnibuses. He let all his comics go. Just all omnibuses.
To be fair, like, out of everything here, I wouldn't sell most of it. I would sell maybe 15% of it, but 15% of it needs to be sold. Like, 75% of it is all shit that I want. Because like I said, I was very curating. I was curating I was very discerning for a while. This habit of just sort of getting everything for the sake of getting it is newish, and I'm fucking over it. That's what it is. I went through a phase. My man said I collect NECA stuff and some imports. We got to talk, bro. That's what I want. I collect only G.I. Joe Classified and Valaverse. We know, Hinder. We know. But that's the biggest shift for me, man. Like, competing against everything else that you could buy with that money. That's what I'm now doing. And oh, bro, why didn't you say that out loud, bro? I don't hear the fucking private chat, bro. Fuck me, dude. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Toy Trap. I'm Reno. Now you can fucking hear me. Damn. Yeah, Stu Dog. Hey, man, thank you, bro, for letting me know that, bro. Damn. That would have pissed me off if I got through the whole show with no mic on. Thank you. But next time you realize that, just say it. Just stop me dead in my sentence and be like, yo, Reno, can't hear you, bro. Don't even let me talk. Don't put in the private chat. Don't try to slide it to me. Just shut me the fuck up and tell me to turn my mic on, dog.
Yeah, I thought you were checking the joint. You good now? You sound great.
Nah, I don't check it.
I can't check it.
Oh, you
And a
can't
lot of
do it.
times I can't see the screen of StreamYard too. You gotta
Oh,
just
okay.
tell me. But thank you.
Yeah. No, that's good. You good to go, man. You sound good, man. You sound good.
No, I know I do now. What are we? Fucking 40 minutes in. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
So what we doing now? What you doing? We got an unboxing going on. What's going on?
Nah, ain't no unboxing, man. I'm talking about this hobby, man. So, the biggest, people always compare companies to each other, and that's not really how I think anymore, right? I compare purchases. Like if I spend $60 here, that's $60 I could spend elsewhere. If I bought two shitty Hasbro figures that I don't care about or that end up on the shelf somewhere or I'm just tucking away, like did I really read Robbie Reyes? Like was I a big Robbie Reyes fan? No. Like sure, it's a cool looking character and you got to have Robbie Reyes. Why do you got to have Robbie Reyes? I don't fucking love Robbie Reyes anymore. Like I love comics and I love having a shelf full of comic characters, but I have a shelf full of comic characters now. So now I don't need Robbie fucking Reyes anymore. I just, you know what I'm saying? Deadpool and Wolverine just because I need it for the Wolverine shelf. That's it. Two from this wave, and that's it. And I already have a Lady Deadpool, to be honest, and this is really just an upgrade with pinless joints and all that. So do I need an upgrade to Lady Deadpool? Is Lady Deadpool my favorite character that gotta upgrade Lady Deadpool? If I have extra money, yeah. But this is 2026. Who has extra money? Like extra money. Like I have a hobby. This is my hobby money, but I don't have extra money. What up to the chat, man? Hold on. Let me slide back over here. Yeah, there you go, bro. Talk into the chat. There you go. That'll work. Sometime you gotta trade or sell to make room for new things, man. You have to. You are a funny guy. Toy Visuals, what up? What up? What up? I have a shelf full of Marvel Legends now, but only the ones I really, really need. Yeah, but you have a ton of DC figures. We have a bunch of figures, man, that I mean, you have a goddamn Riri Williams fucking statue. Why do you have a Riri Williams statue? Like we don't need this shit. Nobody, you know what I mean? And like whether every, that's, whether the logos on the box have anything to do with each other or not, every pre-order is just every figure is competing for the same budget. It's the same money. So do you want to, because here's what I do is I end up like what just happened. I accidentally bought some figures twice. Did I buy a figure 3 times? I think I have 3 of these Wolverines. I think I got 3 of these. The other ones I just got once or twice, but I got a bunch of doubles and that was all money that I could have spent elsewhere, which normally I would have, and that would have been fine. But the fact that I was trying to get figures that I really didn't care about anyway, and then it pisses me off that those are the figures that fucked up and made me lose the money that I would have spent on, a dope ass Mythic Legions. Because I'm trying to build my Mythic Legions. Like I got another one on the way, my second one on the way, but I really want to build a nice shelf of Mythic Legions. So there's a bunch of shit on deck. Savage, I got like 5-6 Savage Crucibles now. I got a little thing going. So that's where I'm at, man. I'm trying to build it, man. And Monster Force, I got 3 of those. I'm trying to up that. I want that to grow. Hustles, what up? I stopped buying McFarlane figures online or pre-order because they cost too much. 50 clams now. It's a McFarlane figure with tax and shipping. By the time you get it, it's basically $50 fucking dollars. These are $19.99 figures, y'all, and nothing more. But they're already $27.98, $34.99. The most recent Poison Ivy shit was $30-something, $40 plus tax. What are we talking about? But it's like cool. I get it, plastic's up or whatever. But I could buy that, or I could go to a company that cares about collectors and what they want. Takes time to paint the fucking details on the figures. Just little shit like that. Makes weapons out of plastic that isn't drooping at the barrel, and like just little shit. That doesn't cost a whole lot more. Doesn't really, the little bit more that it costs and a little bit more that you're paying for those figures is really just because they're small companies. Like Hasbro could easily make a figure of that quality for less than they're currently charging us now for what they're giving us, but they'll never do that. You know, it's like my man said on American Gangster. If the price of a gallon of milk reflected the true cost, you know, wouldn't be capitalism. You got 3 Wolverine joints. We got to talk. Got to slide your boy one of them Johns on the low. It ain't low no more, but I got you. Reno, that's such a dope and honest title. The new high for most collectors is conquering the PO and not so much the plastic, right? The IP and the you know, and or just, you know, collecting a wave or completionism. Joe Prime, what up? Welcome. So Toy Visuals, what up? And plus tax and shipping on my Poison Ivy down there, $50. I'm gonna wait for it to hit Walmart. You know, good luck for that because it already was at Walmart. That's the funny thing with Poison Ivy and Wonder Woman and Black Mask. They went to Walmart first, then they went up on pre-order. Todd was funny with that one, bro. He put them on shelves first. They sold out, and then they went up for GameStop. Very weird. So I thought I had missed them, and I actually did miss them because the first time they went up, they sold out. And I was all, here's another thing that happens too. You got to be careful, guys, because I got all like, oh shit, you know, the FOMO set in. Oh, I'm not gonna get it. And I've done that with a figure and later been like, I don't even want this fucking thing. So I really had to think about it. Now, Poison Ivy, absolute must, because I have a collection of the Batman rogues in their old classic iconic costumes. Gotta have Poison Ivy, absolute must. Black Mask, same thing, classic look, definitely need that. Gotta be there. Billy D Two-Face, come on, you gotta have Billy D Two-Face. It's Billy D. Never got to be Two-Face in the movies. You know, we was robbed, so that's right there. You know, certain special things. That's the only way I'm buying McFarlane's anymore. If it's something special, it's those month-long pre-orders. I'll pre-order an omnibus. 6 months later, see it go on sale at a website and order it, forgetting I pre-ordered half a year ago. Yeah, that's the thing too, because some places will end up getting them before fucking pre-orders come out, and it's just, I don't know, dog. I'm about to be way more careful. That's all. And all this shit was sparked because I bought an extra couple Wolverines, but it was enough. Because I already been thinking about this. I thought about this when I geeked out over the Monster Force figures. Because I already was getting Savage and Mythic Legions. But Savage and Mythic Legions are a very different thing than Classified or Marvel Legends or whatever. Very different, right? That whole fantasy thing. They got paint apps, they got feathers and fur and fucking metal chains and all this shit. It's a very different thing. Monster Force, Valaverse, that's different. Now, I have not gotten really into the Valaverse yet. I didn't get to the verse yet. I didn't get the black yet. I do want that one though. But again, I wasn't sold yet. The digital renders weren't selling me for Monster Force either because they look like Classified. I was like, how are these any different than what I'm already getting? And they're just characters I don't know. Why would I do that? Waited so long. They reissued a couple that I like thought about getting at one point, which is like this guy and like Sleepwalker dude, the werewolf and shit, and this guy here, Gridiron. Like these are 3 of the best ones that they got, in my opinion. And they went back up, man. I grabbed them, and it literally changed the way I look at the hobby, dog. Because these are military. This is comparable to Classified. And people say you can put your Monster Force stuff with your Classified. It's great because you can combine. No, not really, because this shit makes my Classifieds look bad. If this is next to a Classified, the Classified just doesn't look as good. That's when I started thinking, man. Stu said we're passionate about this stuff, and we also got to spend money to display them as well. And that's a big thing too. And that's another thing. I'm glad you brought that up, Stu. because another way to make your money work for you or make your hobby work for you, I mean, is stop buying all the fucking figures and just filling up piles and piles of figures. Now they're displayed all shitty. If I turn the camera, I got just figures just standing on random surfaces. Anywhere there's a surface, there's a fucking figure. And it just, what's better to do is build a diorama. Build a fly shelf setup, build a fly scene. And then, you know what I'm saying? Casual toy collector. What up, Kaz? Uh-oh, again, the mic. It's always the mic. Every time. What's up, Sir Green? FOMOs are a hell of a drug. That Billy D Two-Face is dope. That's how you got to do sometimes, Reno. Like you say, you got to be careful what you buy. I think I can hear you now, Kaz. Oh, no.
Mike
Yeah. There you go.
God damn it! I was just gonna say, where's the fun at in posing it? You're just supposed to buy shit and pile it up on top of them.
Right.
It's supposed to be like a corpse
Right.
pile back here. Yeah.
But no, man, you do it right because you have the club scene. You know what I'm saying? You have a scene that you build to, and yeah, you know it gets to a point. Yeah, you're gonna start piling up anyway. But to have a scene, it's a fun part of the hobby, man, and that's a cool part that will give you more fulfillment again. If you're feeling, I guess this is what this show is kind of about, is like I'm feeling less fulfilled by the hobby, and that is a way to get your fulfillment. The problem is still FOMO though, because every dollar I spend on a piece of foam board or paint or some shit, that's a figure of 3 I could have bought. Because that diorama shit's expensive.
Yep. These toys ain't cheap.
It is not cheap. It is a real investment. I'm still looking for beast with no fur. Oh, a beast with no fur. Oh, I don't think they made him yet. Somebody needs to go on and make him though. I need that for my classic X-Men collection that I'm building. Absolutely. Sir Green says you gotta have focus, a game plan. DC Multiverse. I'm aiming at the rare unknown Black Condor, Bloodwind, Jade, Ragman, Ambush Bug. Dope. And then I mean, world building is a part of the hobby. Can I hop on for a bit? Man, we not gonna be on much longer, bro. We really not. But fuck it. Hang on. I can't say no to Hinder, man.
I'm over here boxing up Hinder shit.
Hinder getting boxed up over here. Hinder, there goes the chat. There goes the chat, buddy. Come on. You can come in. Just yeah, just hop on in.
Don't you bring that damn vamp on here no more.
Don't bring the vamp up here.
Don't bring that damn vamp on here again.
We're not showing the vamp.
I ain't showing the vamp, but I will show the newest one that
Oh, that's what's up. Snow Job. You just got that?
Snow Job. Yep, I just got it today. My most expensive Joe I ever bought, but hey, I mean, it's what it's all about, collecting.
Nice. That's right.
And
that's
also
right.
too, Kaz is one of the Joes that he's given me. Beachhead is going right up here.
Oh, that's gonna look good right there. I like how you got the boxes up there.
Yeah, I got them. I'm working on it. I'm working on building a wall room.
So how do you decide what figure to buy and what figure to pass on?
Usually for me, it's like if I wanted to see, I passed on a lot of G.I. Joe classifieds and a lot of Valorverse figures because I mean they're so hard to find. Well, there goes two. And I'm trying to find Condor. I'm trying to find all of the other original ones, and I'm like, I'm happy with what I got right now. So I'm not gonna collect very many of them until then. But when I get the Gridiron Skull Crusher, that's the one I'm gonna get soon. Probably not gonna open him because he's gonna be up there in the toy wall. So,
yeah.
Because I like to have some to put on the wall and it looks good on my wall.
That's
But
right.
yeah. I mean, when I'm going to the toy convention, I'm only just gonna get a snow serpent since now I got snow job.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get all the Arctic figures now.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, once I started looking at the hobby this way, guys, it stopped feeling really. This has been very liberating, and I want everybody to understand that too. Like, this is a liberating because I feel almost a weight lifted. When I went and canceled all them pre-orders, bro, today, it was fucking liberating, dog. I felt like, I don't know, bro, I was shedding some bullshit, and now I don't feel like I have to buy every figure, and I don't feel like I'm missing out if I don't get fucking Marvel's Marina. Like, who the fuck is that? I don't
I
need
have
it.
no idea. No
Yeah.
idea.
And that might be the biggest change of all. Like years ago, if I collected a line, well, not even that years ago, it's like months ago. If I collected a line, I felt this pressure to keep it up and to complete it. And I didn't want gaps, and I didn't want to miss a certain release. And you gotta have that one, and I gotta have Doc Samson. Fuck, do I need Doc Samson? Do I really need Doc Samson? Like,
What are
I
you gonna
convinced
do
myself.
without him? What are you gonna do
I mean,
without him, bro?
oh God, what am I gonna do without fucking Pink Bunny Slippers, fucking Smart Hulk with the glasses? Jesus, like I felt like this pressure, man, and it just like it's gone now, so it's dope. Like I don't need them characters, like I don't feel that anymore, and now I'm perfectly
No.
happy passing on a figure that doesn't excite me, even if it's from one of my favorite lines. And not because it's bad or not because there's anything wrong with her, because no one should buy it or it's wrong for you to buy it. Just because for me it isn't. And honestly, like that feels a lot more freeing than I expected.
Yeah, I understand that. The other night I was watching a guy, Needless Things. It's a YouTuber, and he was showing off his collection, and he said, if you don't want this one, you could bag it up, put it back on whenever you want to, or if you could just, do like, stuff like
Cass.
that.
Yeah, no, I'm listening to you, buddy.
Were
Were you there? Were you there, Hinder?
Yes, I was there when that happened. That was the most funniest thing ever.
Bro, I don't know what that lady was on, bro. Well, I could, she was autistic or something, bro. She was on the spectrum for sure. She was definitely on the
Whatever.
spectrum.
She threatened him big time. She threatened Cass, though.
Well, I know she called him a hillbilly or something.
No.
she got. I was like, damn.
Okay.
Out of nowhere, too, bro. Cass was just being hella cool to her, hella nice. Everybody was. She just started being an asshole to everybody. And she's like, Queen, I want to talk to you. I was like, oh, Lord, bro. She got.
There we go.
She on one.
She's on something.
D-Town, what up? What it do? He said I was on Stu said I was on the fence about Doc Samson, and I finally passed on him after I get all the original X-Men. I'm done with Legends. Wow. Well, I mean, you're not. To be fair, you're a DC guy, so that's okay.
Heck yeah.
You need a dope Sabretooth. You gotta have a dope saber. We got sleeping babes.
What? Oh, she's gone.
She said, when did all this happen? You know when it happened, bro?
What? Huh? What happened?
It really happened right here, dog. It really happened when I got these Monster Force figures. Because, like I said, the Savage Crucible stuff, the Mythic Legions, that just blew me away. And, with the possibilities of what you could do for that amount of money. Because, like, Mythic Legions and Savage Crucible are not expensive. You know what's expensive? Figma, Mafex, Yamaguchi, all the import shit, all the Japanese $100 or more Mezco. That's expensive. You collect Mezco, but you want to collect Mythic Legions. Mythic Legions start at $37. A high, crazy, dope Mythic Legions might be $80. But that's like for a crazy. If you get a big like ogre size one, that's $100 for a big ass ogre, fucking beautifully painted, beautifully sculpted. And when I say beautifully painted, bro, I don't mean, they painted the buttons. I mean, there's fucking gradients, there's blending, there's shading, there's different tones. It's a work of art. and the money just you see where it goes, man. And I think that's what I think is the difference right now. That's what's changing with me is I want to know where my money went. EGC, what up? Not that I know of. Not that I know of. Yeah, man. EGC, man, we got to get Pharaoh Monch back on here, bro.
You had him on your show?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I had Pharaoh Monch on here, bro.
Oh,
wow. Yeah, a few years ago I had him. Bro, I've had a lot of people. I've had John Jang, the fucking comic artist. I've had Jimmy Palmiotti, the writer. I've had Jay Prince, the actor that was in that Belly movie. I had it's a gang of people, bro. I had Redman's co-host from his show. Bro, it's been a lot of people, but it was all when I was super green and the channel wasn't focused yet. It was still doing hip hop and comics and movies and action figures and everything all at once. And I was really into hip hop, the hip hop and comics angle of it at the time when I saw Pharaoh Monch on his Instagram talking, and he had some Marvel Legends behind him on his shelf. And I was like, this fool collecting fucking Marvel Legends. I'm like, yo, bro. I hit him in the chat. I just said something in the comments, and he hit me back. And I think I DM'd him, and we just started chopping it up. And I was like, bro, I can do this show. You got to come on. We got to talk about these Marvel Legends, bro. And he was like, man, hit my booking agent or whatever, and gave me her email and shit. I started talking with her. You know, Zoe is great, and she hooked it up. And yeah, he came through and shit. Stu was in Hawaii at the time, so he missed out on that one. But it was a great show. But now that like it's the toy trap and we're focused on these figures, and also I've seen Pharaoh Monch's collection grow from probably 10 or 11 Marvel Legends to every line out there. He's doing customs, like he's doing his own custom figures and shit. Like he's in it for real. So we definitely got to get him back on here.
I seen him. I know he collects and shit. I didn't know you had him on the show though. That's dope.
Yeah. He's cool, man. He came on, gave me like signed a comic and shit that he made, because he made a comic based on his anime that he did for the new album. But don't even go watch it, man, because I was so green, bro. It's embarrassing. I when he came on, bro, I just started talking to him, interviewing him about his album, bro. Like I didn't even talk about Marvel Legends for like 15 minutes, bro.
You know I'm gonna watch it. You got to delete that, man.
It's up there, bro. I know you're gonna watch it. It's up there. But hey, it's all good. I'll never take that shit down. Shit, that video was on the main screen for like 3 years.
You're damn right. You're damn right.
Yeah.
You're damn right.
It's the Monch. So he said, the more you buy, the less you appreciate what you already have. Take one figure a day and repose it or play with it to make the collection more enjoyable. This is important because when you just get some shit and throw it in the pile, it's not worth it anymore. Like then it isn't worth it. And it's like when I would get one figure at a time or something, I could have time to really absorb that figure and appreciate it. But like if I get 3, 4, 5 figures in a shipment, I'm gonna unbox them all. I'm gonna put them over there and really none of them are gonna get any love. So it's a trade-off, man. Do you want to build this huge pile fast? Or do you want to be able to look back at your pile and be like, every motherfucking one of those is a banger? That's what I want to do. Everything on my shelf needs to be insane. The objective of these toys is to have fun. If I can't enjoy it, then I'll quit. I mean, that's it. And listen, if you're having fun buying Hasbro, and this is a personal thing. Please don't let me yuck your yum, right? If you love Hasbro and you love them figures and that's all you love, then that's a beautiful thing. But if it's not all you love is where the problem comes in, because it's not all I love. I love Marvel. I love G.I. Joe. I love Star Wars. But I also love fantasy. I also love a quality figure. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I got to spread it around. Definitely a DC guy. No, Reno, I meant, when did that happen about women insulting cats? Oh, my bad.
No, the other night.
You made good content anyway. That was like, was a Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday night.
Yeah.
Right.
Saturday.
Yeah. right at the end of the show Saturday.
I was pissed too because I got knocked out right before she came on. Then I went and got something to eat, settled down and shit. And I was just come back. I was like, man, I'll just hop in the chat. And she was on there. I was like, damn, I should have fucking stayed, but I had took my camera down and everything at that point. But yeah, that was funny. Funny shit. Go check that out. Soul Power 3354. What up? The weight though. Where that dragon at? See it in 2 more years. Yeah, man. It's worth the wait though. If it's coming from a Mythic Legions or something like that. You know, when you wait hella time.
There's some people that got it. I think in Canada, some people got it already.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna get me one. I need to get me a Mystic Legion and Cosmic Legions. And
Mythic
Legion.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it is. You'll like it because I know you do. You will like it, Hinder, because you like Monster Force and Valiverse, so you appreciate a good quality figure. And I know a lot of people might not be here yet. Yeah, I wasn't here for a while. Like ask Stu. I was dead set against a figure that I didn't instantly recognize, and then my whole criteria was if a stranger walks in and sees that on the shelf, will they know who it is? Was my criteria for buying a figure. It had to be that iconic. You know, now I'm to a point the character's almost irrelevant. Mayfex and Mezco are expensive, but they dope as hell. I only want steel and a Mezco John. Yeah, Mezco is dope. Mayfex are dope. But honestly, I have a Mayfex and like shit falls off all the time. It's not really that. It's super lightweight. That's one thing I really also don't like about it. The Japanese figures is they're very lightweight. They don't feel like anything. But there's, again, I got to be careful, man. It's people. Please understand, disclaimer, this is only my personal opinion, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with any of these figures or that there's anything wrong with you liking something that I'm talking about, and I'm not criticizing them. I'm just giving like my own personal reasons for shit that I do. And I think the cool thing about everyone's shelf is that it's different. Kaz's shelf is very different from my shelf. Stu's shelf is very different from me and Kaz's shelf. Hinder's shelf is very different from me, Stu, and Kaz's shelf. It's everyone curates their personality. So when I walk in Kaz's room, I see his shit. I know what type of dude this is. That's it. If you just buy every fucking thing, nobody knows who you are. You're not curating anything. You're just buying. You're a hoarder at this point. I would be a hoarder at that point if I did that. Not you, me.
I've just accepted the addiction.
That's it. It's an addiction.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
That's a true fact. It is an addiction, and whether you're replacing this addiction for another or whatever it is, you are addicted to this shit. Hinder, we talked about it the other day. You talking about, you know, you don't smoke or drink or anything. I was like, cool, but you're addicted to something. And you're addicted to collecting figures.
I've been a collector for years.
Yeah, you're addicted to Valiverse right now. Pack Rat. Damn, Stu, you called out my shish. Figma, SHF, the Snail Shell, Nada. Legions, Valiverse. Yeah, I love it all. Miss Parker, that was yeah. Kwame too, yeah, Kwame too, because Kwame is definitely into figures. I just don't know him. I don't know him personally. I know Pharaoh. I don't know him personally. I don't know Pharaoh personally, but I could hit Pharaoh up right now and probably get a response. That's the difference. Savage and Mythic Legions are producing really nice toys. Just for me right now, it's all about Marvel Joes, and the Transformers just got Scourge, targeted day for clearance $24.99. Nothing wrong with that, bro. Absolutely, bro.
Nothing wrong with that. That's a good price.
Because, yeah, and just being down with Marvel right now and Joe's and Hasbro stuff, I'll never knock anybody for doing that, because like I said, if you look at this, 1,000 odd figures, it's all Hasbro. So I'm not. That's me too. It's just that now I just hit a point, and I don't know if it's because I was buying too many figures at once, and they just started being meaningless and didn't have like the meaningfulness they had if you just get one or whatever, or if or if it's seeing all this new stuff that's out there because the market is just so expansive now. It's just so big, so much bigger now, and so many more
Like,
choices
see,
now.
like I'll say right now, I want the HasLab sets. I want all the HasLab sets of GI Joe, but it's gonna be a long time before I can get those. A long time.
Yeah.
But I'm better off if I get the Snowcat. I mean, if I get the Snowcat from Woody per one day, that'd be cool.
It's the last one.
That's it.
The last one they did. The way it seems. So yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I wasn't gonna get it, but I'm glad I did get it. Now that it's the last one.
Guys, you sitting too low. I gotta move you over. Stu Tar, the king of the hawk people. They're gonna make it. Savage is gonna make it. I'm getting to that point myself. Focus is kind of wandering, and I'm into sci-fi and fantasy addition into the usual superhero stuff. Debating, should I drastically scale back superhero stuff? Yeah, it's like it's not necessarily superhero stuff. It's just figures that when I have it, I don't know where my money went. Like, I want to know why this costs so much. You know what I mean? Like that, like when I get and that's just what happened. When I get a Mythic Legions or something like that, I know why this cost what it cost. And it didn't cost much more than a Marvel Legends. So when I get a Marvel Legends and I don't know why it costs what it costs, and it ain't that much less than a fucking Mythic Legions, that's where the questioning comes in. He tells me a lot about the figure
Metroplex. My Metroplex. This guy, he voiced a bunch of people, but
he's a voice actor.
He did Borderlands, One Punch, and Dragon Ball, and One Piece. I guess I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna get an autograph for the Borderlands because I played Borderlands.
Yeah, Borderlands is dope. Old GF was at my place. Old girlfriend was at my place. She looked at my guys and said, "I don't know anybody up there." That's the way I like it. Ah, okay. Yeah. See, I don't know. I guess I just didn't see the point. And like now, yeah, I don't care. Now if somebody saw my collection, I wanted to be like, damn, like, oh shit, those are dope. Not like this dude just has a bunch of fucking goofy ass toys. Like, that's not what my collection was ever. My collection was supposed to be little statues, little 3D versions of my favorite characters in 3D. Like, but like now, honestly, no one really sees my shit because it's just in a separate room. Like, if a woman's over, like, I'm really not bringing her in here unless she like really wants to like get into it or whatever. If I know she's into it, but she would never see this room if I didn't want her to. So, you know, I don't care about displaying it with other people and all that. So that's another thing. It's like, really just it's all about what do you want. This is all it really is ever about anyway, but it's about what do you want. Wiki said I got a Star Wars World and shelf, a One Piece. Oh, a Star Wars World shelf, a One Piece shelf, Valor, and a Monster Force shelf. Nice. Yeah, I need to reshelf everything and find new places. I only broke down and bought one Mayfex. That's the Soldier Boy because it was just too damn good. And I bought Cyborg Superman because it looked really cool, and I really wanted that at the time, and I was more into comics at the time, and that was hot at the time, and like. But like, I would have rather had, you know, a Mayfex Wolverine or something. So it's just about being more careful. For me, being more careful. You gotta some things you gotta get them before they hit Scalpers Island, and that's another thing. That FOMO. It's like you don't want certain stuff to hit eBay because you know it's gonna be 2-3 times, and then it's really not worth it. I say I got the Figma Skull Knight from Japan. Arrived broken, horse's head broken in box, Skull Knight figure, flimsy as fuck. Right arm broke same day. Never getting another Figma. Period. Yamaguchi, same thing. I have a Yamaguchi Wolverine, and the arm will not stay in. Like it's just, and they're super lightweight. They just don't feel like nothing. Like they look really great, you know, and their joints are cool, but I don't know, man. Like when I feel a Monster Force, a Savage, a Mythic, like the weight is there. It's just all feels like money. It's like me. It's like Kaz always talking about. It's that money. It's a flex. Elric and Wukong have their own space. Yeah, my Elric is literally on my bookshelf next to my Elric novels. That's where Elric sits. He ain't even with the toys, son. All right, bro. I feel you, bro. Just chilling. I'm opposite. I like making my own characters. Yeah. Savage is the one. Check out our Savage interview. Yeah, we just interviewed Savage Crucible the other day. Rob and Nikki.
Ron?
Rob and Nikki.
Yeah.
Savage Crucible.
Yeah. I heard they're really nice people.
Super nice, super cool, super down to earth. Great energy. You saw it? Oh, cool. Yeah. Really, really cool. Mythic Legions, though, I would like to talk to Eric Treadway too. I'll probably get him on and talk to him as well, because Mythic Legions, but I want to get some more Mythic Legions before I, talk to Eric, because I want to know what I'm talking about. And like, I had 6 Savage before I, asked them to come on. So you commented. I thought I recognized your name. I might have seen that. If I didn't respond though, I will. I eventually respond to all the comments. I just might not do it immediately. It sometimes takes a few days, because something else too. Like it's a weird thing when I go to videos, my videos, like I don't see the comment section. All of a sudden now, YouTube's made some changes, so now I have to go to the YouTube studio, go through like 3 tabs, open the fucking comments, and then go in there. So I do that probably like twice a week, but I'll definitely get to it. Hey, I thought somebody had a balloon.
The balloons are running around.
Right. So after thinking about all this, whether or not like every figure I look at now gets put through the same 2 questions. I don't have a checklist sitting next to my computer. Like I don't score articulation or paint apps, or it's just 2 simple questions. First is it worth my money? Notice how I didn't say the price. There's a difference. Those aren't the same thing. A figure can be worth $80, but it might not be worth my $80. Just because, like some people, like a lot of people thought the Despoiler and Destro was overpriced. I never felt it was overpriced. I was happy to pay what I paid for it because I really wanted that character and that vehicle and that vibe because I loved it as a kid. It was worth that to me. So that's question 1. Is it worth my money? Not the price. I don't care if it's worth the price. It's like Hinder. He wanted that vamp. He was willing to pay whatever he could, and he got it. He got what he wanted, and it was worth it. And that's all that matters. And because the value isn't about what a company puts in the box, it's about what a purchase means to me. That's where like I'm coming to. So it's like, there was a time like look at this big empty gap. There's nothing in this whole box but 2 extra hands, and they don't have claws or anything, just 2 hands. This is basically Wolverine. This might as well be a card back. Yeah, might as well be a card back.
Yeah, mine
But
too.
I used to wouldn't care. It was the figure, but like now, and I wouldn't care if I cared about the figure. So it's more nuanced than just Hasbro or indie or cheap figure versus expensive figure. It's not that at all. It's just like, of this wave, which one do I really need? Really don't need any of them? Cool. Pass on the whole wave. More money for Mythic Legions. It's that simple. Like, that's, so if buying means passing, if buying it means having to pass on something I'd rather own, common sense dictates the answer should be no. Sir Green said, I bought a King of Fighters 12-inch from Gundamn It. Her box was soaked from overseas shipping, but the plastic wrap kept her bone dry. Lucky. Big Bad's pretty good. They left my mailman put a Big Bad figure on my front step in the middle of a torrential downpour, and I came outside and like the box was literally soaked through, and this is what was inside of it, completely bone dry. They had that plastic bubble around it.
Yeah, I love Big Bad Toy Store. And
Yeah,
they treat you very well.
Yeah. Big Bad is a great company for this hobby, and I love their Big Bad workshop and all that too. I mean, that's Monster Force shit.
I mean, where I got my snow job, I got him on a website. It's called Transformers Land, like family owned, and I watched. They have a YouTube channel. They're legit, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try them out. They're really nice. They'll email you something's wrong. They'll like do anything they can. They'll give all of that stuff. It's so cool. So I'm probably am gonna buy more from them because they do have Serpentor on there.
Yeah,
that I want. Even though I'm not gonna pay it.
Did they ever do a retro card of Snow Job?
No,
nope, not yet.
I got word from Yojo Daddy today. They're not going to for a while. I could be wrong, but he said not for a while. But there's other things in the works.
Yeah, that's one that we might have to kit bash or custom for a while.
Mm-hmm.
The HasLab Galactus or the fucking Transformer Unicron, worth what Hasbro was asking for? No. For me, they were simply not. But I get what you mean, Reno. What's that means for your collection? See, I really want that Galactus. Like, that Galactus is still a grail for me. I need that shit. But
Unicron for me.
And Unicron for you, same thing. But like, I'm not gonna pay $600 for it. It's not. So
I always tell myself, if I was one of the guys that like bought 4,
but it was 300.
If I bought like 5 of them, I would definitely give you 2, Reno. And then for you, Kez, if I bought a lot of those old like Unicron, I'd buy them and give it to you.
We appreciate.
I'm praying for you to get it, bro.
I know. I hope you get some shit.
Hey, you never know. I may get lucky. I may get lucky one day. Who knows?
Oh man.
Well, yeah.
What if I win the lotto and I buy as many things I want? I'd be like, here you go. Oh, you're gonna have it.
It'd be good. It would be good times. It'd be good times.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now I've finally put all this into words. Like, I think I understand why my opinions on the new reveals have changed, and not because the toys got worse or because I became harder to impress. It's just because I started looking at every reveal and every figure through a different lens. Like, whether a company announces something new, I don't immediately ask, is this good? I ask, does this deserve my money? Do I need this? Is this what I really want? And that's a completely different question that I was asking before, because the reality is every company is asking me for the same money. It's the same money I got. Like, this is not endless money. So Hasbro isn't competing with Hasbro. They're competing with Four Horsemen now. They're competing with Savage Crucible now. They're competing with Big Bad Workshop and Boss Fight Studios and Valiverse, you know, and all of them are competing with, you know, each other and Jada. And so
Like I even still remember that time when I was watching Bobby Valley saying he wanted to make the classified series, but they denied it. Now look, they're making it.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
so weird.
That's how they do. That's how business does. They steal ideas.
Yep, they've stole so much shit from Bobby. But you know, it's the way the market works, and everybody kind of steals from everybody, or borrows, or inspires, or follows trends. I guess is what they end up calling it. We're just following trends. You biting? Let me see here. Hope you get all that stuff, Hinder.
Yeah, hopefully.
Big Bad Toys is my number one. Been rocking with them for years. They got the best user-friendly website, panels. I juggle items in my pile of loot frequently. Yeah. I haven't really started doing the pile of loot thing, and I guess that's something I should probably do because save a lot of money, save a lot of shipping. Yeah. I mean, especially with the amount of shit I get. What am I thinking? Yeah, good call. I had to
And they
pass
just
on the
came
last
out with
two
a new
Star
thing.
Wars HasLabs. Yeah, them Star Wars HasLabs were not it.
No.
They weren't. They just didn't land. And like the Tron. Remember that Tron shit they tried to charge
Yes.
$200 for?
Yeah.
Bro, you gotta earn my money now. That's all. That's what Hasbro needs to realize. There's other companies now doing it way better for not much more money. You gotta really impress me to get my money now. And you know, they do still impress me. They do still make great shit. It's mostly G.I. Joe Classified. Marvel Legends hasn't made something that really blew me away in a while, and Black Series, fucking forget about it. I've written them off. There's just, I don't even bother. And the last one I picked up was that Lord Star Killer because it had cloth and wire, and as much cloth and wire capes and lightsabers hanging on the belt as it has, it was still a piece of shit figure. The joints were fucking old school single joint, like bullshit. Little just articulation is butt.
I agree with Skittles. I'm gonna get him.
Was
I'm
badass.
gonna get one. I'm gonna get one.
Eddie toys.
I had to get that. Oh yeah, that Mephisto is right there.
Yes, he is. There he is. Woo! He looks so awesome.
Medi Toys is that shit now.
Oh, I see. I'm looking them up.
Medi Toys is that shit. Let me throw up Big Bad Toy Store. They got one-on-one on there right now.
If I got him, I don't think I'd probably put him with my Joes and all that because Cobra Commander can be bossing him around.
Right.
Or I could, well, actually, no. Actually, he would be bossing Cobra Commander around.
All right, hang on. That's the wrong screen. Hang on.
Well, you know these the Medi toys. If you're about to bring them up, you know they're 1/10 scale.
No. Oh yeah. No. Yes.
What I see, what I'm
yes.
seeing is
Yes. 110. They're bigger than 112. Yeah. Yeah, they are. They are bigger. Have
you guys heard of the brand called Haya Toys?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I mean, they made the G.I. Joe line, and I'm gonna get one.
Oh man, they are killing that 3 and 4 inch scale or whatever.
Yeah, they are really cool. Holy crap!
Look at this shit, dog.
Look at that.
These prices are holy crap too, though.
I mean, but that okay, but think about it like this. If I spend 170 on this or whatever, and then look what you're getting, and then think about how many Marvel Legends does it take to make 170? It's like a wave. Like would I trade that if I had these 6 figures and somebody walked up to me with that? Here you go. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. So it's the same thing. It's a trade-off.
Yeah.
And they give you a Wolverine head with Wolverine claws just to make a fucking Wolverine kit bash. Why'd they do that? It's like 3-4 heads in here. You got the flag with the cloth. You got the spear.
What up, Billy?
Bill in the building.
Billy. Man, that's cool. Oh, he's got the Night
Legions,
Creeper
yeah.
sword.
Big good. Fisto's throne is pretty cool, but the figure himself is kind of average. That's true.
Yeah.
The figure is just a Marvel Legends figure. The throne is really cool, but it is a long. I mean, like at least I know there's no reuse. Like it's a one-time figure. I think the head sculpt is really good.
Yeah.
I'm not that happy with the cloth loin cloth though. The cloth one that you put on, it's super plain. Like I want to put on the plastic one, but he can't sit down with it. So it's still a Hasbro. It's cool. $400 that HasLab charged for Star Wars. The Cantina years back was ridiculous, but that Cantina now is going for what, like 3,000 or some shit.
Jeez.
It's like super sought after. Or no, that's the skiff. I don't know, one of them. I think it's the skiff.
Unicron going for a couple stacks. If you got it.
Yeah, right. Mondo Toys coming out with shit. Fucking that Clawful is a stack right now. Bro, watch when that flocked Panther comes out. That shit's gonna be a stack.
Ooh.
Quick. Right away, actually. Immediately.
And it's limited. There's only 500 of them. So
yeah, so it's probably gonna go way above a stack.
Yeah.
I can see this going. I see the Panther going for like $1,000 on eBay right now.
Well, that's gonna be off rip because it's already 500. So double that. That's 1,000 off top. That's an instant flip. Ninja Turtle Medi Toys. Those are dope. I mean, Medi Toys is dope. Like Medi Toys is dope. It's but Medi Toys is a Japanese, like it's on the level of like the Japanese figures as far as price and stuff like that. But it's not, because it's like huge. They're really big, and you get a lot of stuff with them, and it really is worth the money. If you shrunk that down, you'd be looking at basically a Mythic Legions. Medi Toys Gladiators. Yeah. But they are massive. But they are gorgeous. They are really, really cool.
They're gorgeous.
Odysseus.
Odysseus Maximus. Army of the North.
Yeah, those are dope.
Dude, that is pretty cool. Oh, dear Lord. I'm not getting a Fatal Fluffy. No.
Now, $65, guys.
Oh, geez.
I don't need this shipwreck. As cool as this looks, I'd be paying $65 for this. Because I don't need this plastic square, whatever this cube crap is supposed to be. Total crap. I don't need this shipwreck here. Be cool to have Polly with his wings out, but am I paying $65 for a blue female Crimson Guard when I already have the red one? Like, again, it's cool, but like, was this even an episode that I fucking love? No, not really. Or this scene anyway isn't like that memorable. You know, many different things. Let me stop. But because I don't want to trash nothing nobody else, and I'm not trashing it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with this, or that it's not good, or that it's not dope, or this isn't cool. Believe me, I want this. But now I think $65. And then I compare that to a $65 figure. And that's when I go, damn, do I really need this cool scene from like There's No Place Like Springfield that bad that I'm going to not get this amazing piece of art to have this representation that's not even a good representation.
Yeah,
Like it'd be another thing if it was an amazing. Yeah, it'd be another thing as amazing representation. They're not even the best like representations of this shit. So the Fatal Flurry, the Fatal Fluffy, again, $60. It's really iconic, and all the toy collectors, you gotta have it. But like, that's where I'm at now. It's like, hold on, why do I gotta have it? Why do all the toy? Why do you gotta have it? Oh, you didn't get that? Oh, you fucked up. You passed. Oh, you didn't. I don't fucking like it. Why the fuck do I need it? Because it's the Fatal Fluffies. It's not even that. That face is ugly as shit. I'd be buying it for the little tiny nub guy, and I'm not paying $60 for the little guy. So again, my own personal opinion. The reason I'm putting it the way I'm putting it is not to say this sucks and you're an asshole if you buy it. What I'm saying is, you may feel this same way about Mythic Legions. You mean like that shit is dumb as fuck. Them dudes are squat. They look stumpy. I don't like how they look. They got big ass heads. I could come up with 100 reasons why you might think Mythic Legions are ass. But that's cool. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're wrong. Because everything you just said is true. It's do you mind? I don't mind that Mythic Legions are not proportioned like normal humans because it's a fantasy line. I don't mind that the heads are kind of big because it like gives them more detail in the sculpting and the cool helmets. Like I don't mind. So that's why it's good for me. So maybe you don't mind that or whatever. So it's all about what is your money worth. Not my point is not this is not worth $60. My point is it's not worth $60 to me when I know I could get something that I would like better in the long run. Because while I might want this now, FOMO, you got to get the fluffies. Oh, you got to get Cadet Deming. You got to get it. Oh, got to get it. But then am I going to really give a fuck about this a month later? Nope. And that's how I'm choosing now. Am I going to really give a shit a month from now? Like, you buy a Monster Force or a Mythic Legions, you will love that motherfucker a month later as much as you loved it when you bought it. And that's what's changing for me is like just that. Like it's not that I'm saying, oh, I'm deciding now Hasbro is butt. No, I'm deciding now what is important to me versus what everybody considers FOMO versus what you gotta have versus the character versus the nostalgia. It's more about now I want to see where my money went and still like that figure a month later. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that though, bro. If you jump down a rabbit hole because you like it and you ain't getting nothing else, you know what that means? It means that's what you really should be doing. Because you're trying to get everything else. And maybe you're not, but me, like I'm trying to get everything. I want the Motu and I want oh, that fucking vintage one looks dope. Oh, damn. These vintage, the vintage collection Star Wars shit, man, that's crazy. I want to get into that. Those look crazy. Like there's so much shit you want. But you can't choose what you love so much that a week and a month and even a year later, you still gonna go back and love that figure in that shelf. That's what I'm on now, man. That's just what I'm on now. Plastic crack. Overall, it's a decent product, but it could have been better. That's great. They won't let 3 3/4 figures die. I mean, I love them two back in the day, but I'm on the 1/12 scale. Joe's now Balaverse. You know, 3/4, 3 3/4 inch. It's like I don't know. They call it the God scale, the OG scale, whatever. It's the original scale. But 118, it kind of feels like toys to me. No matter how cool they are, no matter how cool they are, it's still. And I don't want to. That's not the best. It's just that I can't pose this very well. And it's also really tiny in my now adult hand. My now adult hand is grown to the size that when I was a kid, this felt just like this. It was just about that big in my little tiny 8-year-old hand. So this is my hand grew, the figure grew. That's it. So that's the only reason it even matters to me. But I love my 118 Joes and shit. Like I actually want to start collecting card backs, like on card.
What up, Ohio?
Like Hinder, bro. I'm not even collecting Joes no more, bro. If it's not on card, because that's really gonna hit that nostalgia for me. Like, and not only that though, it's because like this will hit the nostalgia for like 10 minutes and then it goes in the pile. But
Yeah.
that card back, a graded fucking card back of my favorite Joe, right? Or something like that. I'm gonna fucking cherish that shit and always fucking admire it and shit. So it's worth $200. I could buy $200 worth of shitty Hasbro figures, and I could spend $200 on one single carded G.I. Joe. And I used to think, well, why would I do that? I don't want one carded Joe. Fuck that. And that's why I never got into O-rings at first, because I was like, man, I want all these Marvel Legends, and they're only $30 and blah 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 blah. Yeah, but how happy are you with it later? And what does it really mean to you and all that shit? Like, Medi's dope. Looking forward to that. They're awesome. I was planning on it. Oh, the Bebop and Rocksteady's dope. Medi toys are great, no doubt. But remember, Ninja Turtles, you got to get all four. That's $400 to $500. You know, Ninja Turtles is tough. Yeah, you got to get them all and shit. I only like that. That's why I fuck with Last Ronin, because it's just one. It doesn't come with the table that Shipwreck is on in the pictures. No. If it did, like then I could see the price kind of maybe being worth it and stuff. But like, where's that chair and stuff? Like the whole lab scene. You could even put some little clear plastic ghosts that with little stands that you could put. Like that's a Comic-Con exclusive. You know, they could. Any company would have done that. Any Japanese company would have had those plastic ghosts, little clear fucking plastic ghosts on stands and shit. But you know, I don't expect all that from Hasbro. I'm not complaining. And again, this isn't really about Hasbro ain't worth the money, like, because that's not really my point. Hasbro is worth the money if that's what you really love and that's all you love. But I guess I'm just saying that, like, I hit a point where like I now want to still love it a month later, and a lot of this Hasbro stuff I don't love right now. Like this whole fucking middle table almost of Marvel, it's like overflow. And like shit over there. It's too much.
Should get a Reno, you should do the 300 where you're tossing them around tossing them out, like 300. If you've seen that movie 300, that's
like in the pit or something.
This is Sparta.
This is Sparta. Yeah,
Sparta.
It's Sparta. Speaking of that, the Odyssey was insane. Saw it twice.
Oh, it was.
Oh, bro, I love that shit.
I want to see it. I'm thinking about going and seeing it.
People were shitting on it at first, but that shit is now the highest selling movie right now. Killing all of them. It's killing all of them right now.
Jeez.
It's very cool. And it made me think about a whole new toy line and shit. Ancient legions. Greek mythology, mythic legions.
Yeah, like Achilles and all
Yeah. Minotaurs and Medusas and Cerberuses. Cool. Yeah. Mondo He-Man 200X. Is it getting is it worth getting if the line doing the time edition and Tila had the limited edition where it was sold out, had a quick time limit on it? I don't know, man. I don't know exactly what you mean. I don't even recognize the Fluffy. Don't remember it. Oh yeah. No, I mean, it was in a scene. It was in like a scene in one of the episodes. A couple scenes maybe, like, but like for the most part, it wasn't amazing, and that's fine. It's not supposed to be like here's a guy that you might not remember, but you know you need it. The Vindo Viper.
Mm.
I want the Vindo Viper. A lot of people don't know who that is. I think that would be dope just because it's some niche shit, and that episode was very impactful.
You know who we really, you know who we really need in this whole thing is, you know, since we got the Snake Eyes and Polar Bear set, where is the old man, the old blind man?
Yeah, right.
Like, where is that? We need that set.
Super 7 did it.
I know that, but I mean, for one, like, 112 scale?
I'm saying Super 7 did it. Where you at? Come on, man. Keep up. That's what I'm saying. Keep up, Hasbro. But no, Super 7 technically was the only one supposed to be doing the cartoon shit. Hasbro was supposed to be doing the other shit, but since Hasbro owns the shit, they can do whatever they want. But Super 7 is just doing cartoon stuff. Totally should be at the discounters. Remember that Cold Slither countdown was last San Diego Comic Con, and people were buying memberships. Now it's still there a year later. We missed the Scarlet 2-pack. Well, I missed Scarlet 2-pack. You know what, bro? So did I, and that's mind-blowing to me, right? I that's when I sat there. All that shit sparked this shit in me today, man, where I wanted to talk about this because I missed it. I didn't miss it. What happened was some other pre-orders, some doubles. Okay, so I pre-ordered some Hasbro shit on 3 different sites, and it like 3 of them sold at the same time, or they shipped at the same time, or charged my card or something, and it zapped out my hobby budget for that week, which when the Scarlet shit went to charge the card, it wasn't there because those 3 fucking waves of that same fucking Marvel Legends wave charged my card. So yeah, I missed it because of that. And I'm not gonna like dip outside of that budget to get it. So yeah, I missed it. So, you know, maybe if I get it, I'll get it. I do really want it. I really wanted it. I wanted to get into that Ninja Force because I hated Ninja Force as a kid, but I really like the classified version stuff. So far, I know I got Zartan. Slice and Dice is crazy. So
I need Slice and Dice. I need to get him, and I'm gonna get the Scarlet and Tiger, or whatever his name is.
Yeah. That sucks. Will it affect figures on Pulse that will not get released until after September 1st? Like the Wave. What if I Mistress King Coco all come out after September 1st? Target has my Scarlet back ordered, went to 2 Targets, didn't see anything. And that's another thing. Target is the worst. Absolutely the worst. I don't know why they still work with Target. I guess Target gives them a lot of money. That's just it. Ohio, what up? I'm way behind on chat. I'm trying to catch it up.
That's why I only do GameStop, because GameStop's better and they got some good stuff.
You got Slice and Dice. Yeah, right. Website said they're in stock, but they weren't on shelves. Yeah, they don't know what's going on, bro. The high Warhammer stuff is 118, but scales really well with Legends and many other 112. Yeah, because they're like huge mechs and shit. Really wish if I found that 2-pack at Ross. Oh boy. $200 for a Joe though? Yeah. I mean, what are we talking about? My ultimate goal is to collect every numbered classified. Well, I mean, if that's your goal, like, you know, because a lot of them I don't like. Like, I don't like them all. So if my goal is to get the number, then yes. But that's, you know, I don't like them all. So.
And did you guys see the news? Ninja Force 3 3/4 inch cover commander from Reacts.
What, you mean the Super 7? You mean?
Yes.
I don't think so.
It looks pretty weird.
What's it called?
It's
This one?
Yep, right there. There you go. Yep, those are the weirdest looking Cobra Commander I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, Ninja Force Cobra Commander. Yeah. So you got Tiger Force,
Ooh.
Wild Bill, Ninja Force Snake Eyes, Ninja Force Cobra Commander. Those are pretty cool.
I like Snake Eyes, but Cobra Commander, nah.
I mean, it's all silly. You know, I don't like, you know, to me, like as a kid, I wouldn't have liked any of it. But now it's like a weird thing that I look at it now with like a weird sense of like, I don't know, novelty. And also, yeah, like as a kid, I was like, fluorescent ninjas, what are we talking about? How are you going to be stealth if you're fluorescent? You know, that kind of thing. But now, if it's a cool design, like Ninja Force Zartan, would have never bought that shit in the past, but it's a really good figure.
It is really good.
But you know, and it's really good for a Hasbro, but like if I compare it to like even a Monster Force, it doesn't stand up. I can't really pose it next to this. And these guys have a very similar weapon. If you compare this to that weapon on the, you'll see what I mean. But like, but at the same time, for a Hasbro, it's a really good figure. So, and I think Hasbro makes the Ninja Force figures really well. So I really regret missing that shebang, and I wouldn't have missed it if I wasn't buying all these damn Marvel Legends that I don't really care about. I'm not gonna really care about later. It's like you think about, oh man, you gotta get it. That's how you feel. You want that right now. Really try to learn. Am I really gonna like it in a month? Like that's what I've started to try to figure out. Am I gonna like it in a month? Not like it. Am I gonna still love it in a month? Because I ain't rich enough to buy shit that I don't really love.
Mask, though. That black mask.
Yeah, that's coming home to Papa.
Nice.
Like this is really cool and nostalgic.
Oh yeah, the Sea Demon.
And it's Jada Toys, so it looks like it's probably really good quality too. So, you know, you can win sometimes. Nostalgia doesn't have to be trash. I mean, if you bought the Big Bird figure, if you bought like any of that shit that's come out recently, you know, Flintstones, whatever, that's pure nostalgia, 100%. But they're good quality. They're amazingly like well-made figures. So that's how you do it. Like nostalgia's fine. But nostalgia for the sake of nostalgia with a shit quality figure is no bueno anymore. I'm not doing it no more. I wish these were articulated, man.
Oh, those are cool.
Oh. Ooh.
Stay right there. Don't move. I'm coming to you.
Oh, this just came up just now. What?
Ooh, for $27, for $28.
For $28, guys. Look at what Blockies is doing. I can't wait till Blockies drops that fucking big bad not big bad that absolute Batman. Hold up, I gotta fucking
Oh, that's cool. That would be cool.
Oh, what up, Ohio?
damn, man.
Yeah, Blocky's killing it.
Yeah, bro, that shit is nuts. I ain't even know that was coming. Blockies, did you see their Transformers or their Optimus Prime and shit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That is dope. Damn it. That's not bad at all.
Oh, Joe Brown. Let's hope Joe Brown don't see that.
Huh.
Oh,
wow.
that's nice.
Ooh. That's dope.
That
come with a
is
little
sick. The Fox Nine Tails. For anybody that's not seen the Naruto show, I have. That's one of my favorites back in the day when I was a kid.
it really comes with a little mini Naruto.
Really? What? No way.
What?
Oh, dude. Oh, dude. That's cool. That's cool. I know what I'm gonna do if I got him.
Yeah, this is really this. You know what else is funny? This is better than the Marvel Legends one.
Venom.
This is better than the Marvel Legends one. Look, you have the midsection diaphragm fucking swivel. You got the butterfly joints. You got the waist swivel. Obviously, thigh swivel. Fucking everything is there. And if you go look at Marvel Legends, no, that's not it. Hold on.
I want that Cyclops glasses.
Yeah.
Oh, Dr. Doom's helmet. I almost bought that one time. I don't even know where I put it.
Where's the fucking Rivals Venom? There we go. Yeah, I was blown away. This Venom here doesn't have any butterfly joints. It's got no diaphragm swivel.
Yeah. But that price going up.
And it's, look at that, $65. The Blocky's $23. I mean, oh, don't forget, you get this little rubber statue of Jeff the Landstark. A little vinyl rubber statue. That's it. It's not a figure. But guess what? Blocky's has a Jeff the Landstark that's fucking articulated.
Ooh, nice.
And it's $29. And I thought Blockies were just bullshit, but they're not. Like, you put them together, it's a fucking decent figure. Like, it's a good figure. Like, they're not trash.
Yes.
Yeah, so pay a little bit less to put that shit together yourself. Yeah, the bookshelf effect with the numbers. It's very cool to see all the numbers and shit together. The Viper is coming. Yes, the Viper 5.7. What he said? 555. What he said? 575.
575. Yeah.
Yeah. All the carriers. I was watching watching in YouTube today. It's called The Pyramid of Darkness. Yeah, use the Fluffies and Slave Joes. Yep. Oh my God, I'm so behind. I be trying to get to every single chat, bro. I can't do it. I just try to go through them. I'm just gonna put your shit up here, guys, and everyone can see it. GameStop at King Cobra cheaper than Hasbro. I ordered in my Hasbro GameStop 15 cheaper, so I had to order 2 of them. Yeah, I got 2 of them as well. And I don't know why. I don't need 2. I'm canceling 1. I'm not getting 2. I don't need 1 in the box. I'm going to take out. No. That's more money I could spend on a Mythic Legions or a Savage Crucible. The best con exclusive is something that looks cool, is desirable, but is not a must-have for the line. Yes, exactly. Waiting on Big Bird to be in stock. I heard it's dope. People like it. Looks great. It's a great looking figure. Once they make Snuffleupagus, I'm all in. Blockies are fire for the price and articulation and accessories, bro. They cannot. It's not even a. It's not just a shitty little. I thought they were just little pieces of shit. Oh, it's like a model. It's just a figure that you assemble. That's it. A good figure for the money. They're basically just saving you money on assembly, I guess. The labor of someone having to put it together or whatever. And obviously, there's some things, but yeah, it's dope. The Naruto creature is dope.
Hey, I'm gonna have to slide, y'all. Sorry.
Hey, it's all good, bro.
Later.
Catch y'all on the next one.
Yeah, man. Thank you, bro. All right, bro.
Yeah.
One. Yeah, we about to wrap it up anyway. Just wanted to get through these. I got the Pulse Concert Pentor. It's awesome as shit, but wouldn't pay 200. Yeah, man. I'm glad that I got like a lot of these figures, a lot of this stuff now, like the Vamp and all that, when it was like up for pre-order. That's one good thing about being, super on point with the pre-orders, as I do, is that I never miss anything. But now the problem is I never miss anything, and I need to start missing some shit. That's the deal. I need to start missing some shit. So, also we got going on right now. Next week's gonna be one of those weeks where your wallet's gonna get beat up, or you're gonna have to make some choices. We got Walmart Collector Con, we got San Diego Comic Con, we got Hasbro Pulse drops. We're almost guaranteed to get a bunch of new reveals sprinkled in between. So let's separate what's actually happening from, all the rumors online here. So we got, let's see, Thursday, July 23rd at 10 a.m. Eastern, Walmart Collecticon kicks things off. G.I. Joe Classified Collectors, a big one. You got Night Force Psych Out. This is your Walmart exclusive. So if you've been waiting on him, that's when you'll get him. Marvel Legends collectors are getting Secret Wars Doctor Doom. And in a galaxy far, far away, you're going to have the Clone Troopers, Dogma, and Hardcase 2-pack for Black Series collectors. Then we roll into Monday, July 27th. That's a pretty stacked day. Marvel Legends fans will finally get their shot at San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. That includes the Professor X in the chair, Spider-Man cartoon 3-pack, with the lizard and all that. Star Wars collectors not being left out either. You got the 501st ARF Trooper with the ART, the @RT, plus the vintage collection versions of Anakin and Asajj. Then on July 28th, Tuesday, Hasbro Pulse coming through with G.I. Joe Classified collectors, getting San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. The Fatal Fluffies, the Shipwreck Cadet will become able to be ordered. And so now that's where, we want to clear some things, because social media has been doing what it does. People are talking about retro figures and classified waves and all this shit. And so, now it's been announced, but in fact, I think they've already confirmed that there will be new announcements coming for Transformers, G.I. Joe, Marvel, all the Hasbro stuff throughout the convention, everything else, Savage, Crucible, Mythic Legions doing their thing. So, they just haven't told us any of those, if any of that stuff is actually revealed yet. So until somebody from Hasbro walks out on stage or puts it on screen or posts it, it's speculation. So could all be rumor, could all be true, but that's it, man. So July 23rd, Night Force Psych Out. July 28th, Fatal Fluffies. July 28th, Shipwreck Cadet Deming. Everything else, we'll find out together through the week. Trust me, if Hasbro drops some heat, we're going to be on it. So that's it, man. This was Focus Reno. Use the Force. Rumors going around about Thunder Machine and Water Moccasin. Yeah, man. The rumor mill is on full effect. Hinderman, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for coming through.
Later,
welcome
everybody.
anytime, buddy. All right, buddy. Peace. And good night, everybody else. I really appreciate everybody that jumped in the chat, because this wasn't one of those shows where it was just a right answer or a wrong answer, just kind of brainstorming. But honestly, I wanted to know, if anybody else had been like feeling the same thing, or if, you felt the same way lately, or, and judging by what the chat, has been saying, I'm definitely not alone. And I didn't think I would be, but whether you agreed with me on things, disagreed with me, or made me look at something differently. That's what the toy trap is supposed to be about. We collect differently, but every now and then it's good to step back and ask ourselves, why do we collect what we collect? And as always, man, if you enjoyed the conversation, do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, we really appreciate you. Here's our special welcome. And as always, man, hit that like button. So share the stream too as well if you can, man. It really helps us out. If you missed part of the show tonight, man, go back and watch the replay. If you're just coming in, if you are on the replay squad, we really appreciate you, man. This is how we get it in. So don't stop the conversation, man. Drop them comments. I will read them and respond. And huge thanks to everybody who hung out tonight. Really, all the channel members, everybody in the live chat, everybody who came up on and rocked it with me on the stage, Hinder, Kaz, Stew Dog. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Spend a little bit of your evening here with the Toy Trap. Until next time, man, remember, collecting ain't a hobby no more. It's a habit. I'm Reno, the Plastic Crack Fiend. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Collecting ain't a hobby no more. It's a habit. Welcome to the Toy Trap feed. Gotta have it. Reno and Stu, real plastic crack addicts. Toy Trap, Toy Trap. Toy Trap magic, huh?